So we all did a bunch of stupid stuff when we were kids, right? Like especially in a school setting, like exploding milk, exploding apples, catching your teacher in the janitor's closet with the dog, and a bunch of other stuff like that, right? Most devious school actions are incomparable to mine. I made the faculty think that there was a gas leak in my school. So this whole catastrophe starts in the seventh grade cafeteria. I was sitting with my one friend. We'll call him Ling Ling because, I don't think much explaining needs to be done there. But we were sitting there, and this one girl, she was known as like a pig because she's disgusting. In elementary school, I used to have to sit next to her, and she would eat mayonnaise packets for some fucking reason. And she had a moldy muffin in her locker. I have no clue how long it was in there, but apparently it was from the beginning of the year. She threw it at me, and my hoodie, I was wearing a white hoodie at the time, it got stained green. Anyways, on that same day, with some twist of unforsaken luck, our school was doing a fruit giveaway. They were giving away a bunch of fruit. So, naturally, that planted the idea in my dirty eighth grader mind. What if I were to leave the fruit in the locker, just like she did the moldy muffin? So for the next couple of days, I was scavenging around, asking people for their fruit. I was doing anything I could to get fruit. I once traded a gum to a kid for an apple. That's how desperate I was. But at the end of it, I got like 50 pieces of fruit, some crazy amount. So then I went to my locker. I left it all there. Then it was spring break. So I just let it happen. Surprisingly, when I came back from spring break, nothing smelled. Like, it was odorless. Like, you couldn't tell if there was 50 fruits in a locker or not. So, my friend and I, Ling Ling, we were pissed off because all our hard work just went to shit. So, what we decided to do was pour water on the fruit because that's a good idea. What could possibly go wrong? Some bacterial infections? Hell no, that's impossible. So after lunch, we were coming up the stairs. I got Ling Ling's water bottle and we were gonna pour it on the fruit. But midway through, he just said, "Ah, my stomach hurts. I can't do this." And he just ran away. So I had to go solo, which is a really fun experience when you're doing something you're not supposed to. So I went to my locker without Ling Ling and I poured the water on it. Like there were like kids everywhere. I poured the water on it. Nobody noticed, so I then just left, and I hoped it'd stink. After another week, the fucking thing still didn't stink. I have no clue how. There was probably like maggots living in there because of all the disgusting shit there is. But Ling Ling and I, again, we were furious, so we decided to do the last resort method. We got milk and we poured it on the locker. Like, as we did this, there was a principal. She was like standing right there. She was like the nice principal, not the mean principal. The nice principal, she was standing there, and like Ling Ling used his body as a shield, so she thought that we were just getting stuff from our locker. She didn't notice we poured the milk on it. So then, after we poured the milk on it, we just let it rest and hoped to God that it would stink. After 2 days, the stench was fucking terrible. Like, you could not believe it. It was like rubbing alcohol with curdled milk. If it was like 20 times more potent, it was nasty. But the next part of the story is from my homeroom teacher. This is just what she told me, so all the details might not be perfectly accurate. But my homeroom teacher, she's like the best teacher in the world. There's no better teacher than her. And the teacher next to her, I don't know his name, but he told her to sniff the locker, and she said that she almost vomited. So naturally, they reported it to the school, and they had a meeting about it. They thought the stench was from a gas leak that just so happened to be by my locker. After the fact, they checked all the pipes and they realized, oh, wait, it's not coming from a leaking pipe, it's coming from this fucking locker. So, what they did was, when I came back after the weekend, she made me clean it, and then I got called into the office, and like they just had a little talk with me. Thank God it wasn't from Mrs. Bastard. I don't think I need an explanation for how she got that name, but if it was from Mrs. Bastard, I would have gotten in so much trouble. Thank God it was from the nice principal, and I got off scot-free. No trouble from that incident whatsoever. Even though I made them think that there was a fucking gas leak, I got no trouble. All in all, is doing shit like this worth it? Hell no. I wish I didn't do this. It does lead to a really funny story, but that's about it. I could have gotten in a lot more trouble. They could have made me pay for a cleaning fee. So I suggest to you guys that you do not do what I do. And if you still decide to, just be prepared to take consequences. Like, it's mostly not worth it, but if you really want to, I can't stop you. And this is my first ever video, so if we get 30 views, I'm going to make a part 2 about how I got suspended.